So today my speech is about the long-term effects of trauma. So first, it is important to understand this trauma because whether you've lived through it or not, you probably know someone who has, and understanding the long-term impact is the first step towards healing. Today we will discover what trauma is beyond the initial event and how it affects the brain and the body over time. We will cover long-term effects of trauma, long-term consequences, and how trauma affects relationships. Trauma just doesn't live in the brain, but it also appears in our emotions, relationships, and how we trust others. Today I'm going to talk about something that affects millions of people, often silently. Trauma can lead to long-lasting mental health issues, anxiety, depression, and PTSD. Trauma can lead, according to Long-Term Cost of Traumatic Effects by Alexander McFarlane, long-term trauma can impact relationships and social development if left unaddressed. Professional help like therapy and counseling provides individuals with tools to better process their trauma. Now that we have covered the long-term effect, let's explore the long-term consequences when trauma is left untreated. When long-term trauma goes untreated, it can cause physical and mental health problems over time. According to Dr. Gina Gelber at the Institute of Advanced Psychiatry in Fort Worth, Texas, after experiencing a traumatic event, an individual can experience long-term consequences like anxiety, flashbacks, behavioral changes, health issues, and distorted cognitive function. Some with unprocessed trauma may develop unhealthy coping mechanisms, potentially leading them to substance abuse. Now that you know how long-term trauma can affect someone, let's discuss how trauma can affect relationships. Negative life events, chronic stress, past abusive relationships, or growing up in a dysfunctional family can all lead to trauma-like reactions and emotional triggered reactions. Relationships often show up in ways that they communicate, such as being avoidant, causing numbness and disassociation, isolation, and create anger and frustration towards others. Trauma can affect relationships in a negative way if you don't deal with it through therapy, counseling, or self-help. In conclusion, hopefully now that we've both explored the effects of trauma and long-term consequences of leaving it unaddressed, you should take the moment to reflect on why awareness and support are so crucial during this time. Thank you.